Alright gamers, it's time to dive into week's biggest headlines. From Phantom Blade Zero's jaw-dropping boss fight trailer to the latest drama with GTA Vice City Nextgen Edition. We've got it all. Plus, we'll break down the new Assassin's Creed Shadow reveal, No Man's Sky's massive update, and Sony's changing approach to PC ports. Oh, and don't miss the new RPG from The Witcher 3's devs. That got everyone talking. Let's kick things off with Phantom Blade Zero. Last week the new boss fight trailer dropped and man, it's something else. This gameplay is seriously next level. The animation? Absolutely mind-blowing. It's like Puppeteer controlling every move. The fluidity, the design, it's all on point. And while these boss looks, they're gonna kick your butt, the beauty of the fights makes it all worth it. The Souls-like vibes are real here. But let's talk about the music. It amps up the intensity, making you feel like you're in the middle of something epic. This is one to watch when it drops. Next up, let's talk about Assassin's Creed Shadow. The gameplay reveal dropped last week, and despite the rocky start for samurai games last year, Assassin's Creed Shadow and Ghost of Yotei got hit with some criticism about their themes and historical accuracy. The gameplay is looking surprisingly solid. There's a lot of depth to the experience, and if you're unsure about it, they say it only takes an hour to really get hooked. But we'll need to see the full reviews before making any final calls. Now, here's something interesting. Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting censored in Japan. Even though the game has a 0Z rating, which means it's for adults, they're still toning down some graphic content. Dismemberment has been permanently disabled, and even severe body parts have been altered. This isn't the first time Japanese censorship has caused a stir, especially after issues with Dead Space remake. Fans were hoping for a greedy experience, but looks like they'll have to settle for a tuned down version. Still, definitely something to keep an eye on. Now for all you nostalgia lovers, GTA Vice City Nextgen Edition is here. This fan project is bringing all the iconic missions, the map, and the charm of the original game to the Rage engine. Expect better textures, improved lighting, and a fresh look, all while keeping that classic Vice City vibe. But here's the twist, Take-Two decided to swoop in and delete the modding team's YouTube channel just before the release. Talk about a gut punch. Despite that, the fans project is now available as a standalone version, so you can download and enjoy it without needing the original Vice City. Definitely a great surprise for fans of the game. Onto something brand new, The Blood of Dawnwalker. This is an upcoming AAA RPG from Rebel Wolves, the studio packed with Witcher 3 veteran. This one's got RPG fans buzzing, especially if you love dark fantasy action. The setting takes place in 14th century Europe, and the Unreal Engine 5 visuals are absolutely stunning. The world building, the story, everything is shaping up to be top notch. With the Witcher 3 devs behind it, you know the narrative's gonna be on point. This one's planned for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Big news for No Man's Sky fans, Worlds Part 2 is here, and it's a game changer. This update brings billions of new star systems and trillions of new planets. Whether you're a veteran or a newcomer, this update takes exploration to an entirely new level. You'll be able to explore new biomes, discover exotic plants and creatures, and even dive into ocean with all new water gameplay and submarine improvement. And the best part is, the oceans now react to ships, creatures, and players for an immersive experience like never before. The update also includes an overhauled lighting system, making the visuals more beautiful than ever. Expect starry night skies, stunning water reflections, and new quests to uncover. Plus, there's a new expedition that rewards you with a hybrid living ship, part creature, part jet fighter. No Man's Sky continues to evolve, and 2025 is looking pretty exciting for this game. Sony's dive into the live service market has been a bit of a roller coaster. On the bright side, Helldivers 2 is a massive hit, with over 12 million copies sold and even a Hollywood movie deal in the works. But on the other side, we have Concord, which sold only 25,000 copies before being shut down in just 2 weeks. That's gotta hurt. Sony's had to cancel a bunch of projects, including a live service God of War, a Twisted Metal reboot, and a multiplayer Spider-Man game. It's clear the multiplayer gamble didn't quite pay off, but Sony's not throwing in the towel yet. They've got games like Fair Games, Horizon Multiplayer, and Bungie's Marathon still in the development. Originally, Sony wanted to launch 12 live service games, but after a string of cancellation, they've scaled back to just 6. It's clear they're re-evaluating their approach. They think Sony should double down on their single-player games instead? Let me know. And next we have Insomniac. Big changes are happening at Insomniac Games. Ted Price, the founder, is retiring after more than 30 years. But don't worry, the new leadership team, including Ryan Schneider, Chad Deseren, and Jen Huang, is ready to keep the studio on top. They've got a really ambitious roadmap for the future, with Marvel's Wolverine as their only officially announced project. But leaks from last year's ransomware attack hint at even more: X-Men, Venom, and who knows what else. As for Wolverine, the team is staying quiet, but fans are eager for more details. No release date yet, but Insomniac is certainly keeping us on our toes. And now, BioWare is going through some big changes. Unfortunately, they've confirmed layoffs as they prepare for the next Mass Effect game. This comes after Dragon Age: The Veilguard's disappointing launch, which only engaged 1.5 million players, 50% less than expected. EA also revised a financial outlook due to the flop of The Veilguard and other underperforming titles like EA Sports FC25. And now, Sony is making a major change to its PC gaming strategy. After all the backlash over requiring a PSN account for single-player games like God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2, Sony's decided to drop the requirement. Now, logging in with a PSN account is optional, but you'll get exclusive in-game bonuses if you do. Starting January 30th with Spider-Man 2, players who log in their PSN account get early access to the Spider-Man 2099 suits. God of War Ragnarok will give you Kratos Black Bear armor and resource bundle. Horizon Zero Dawn gives you a free rare outfit. It's clear that Sony is going to sweeten the deal with these perks, but we'll see if this becomes the new norm for their PC ports. But wait, I have a sad news for Helldivers 2 players. You're still stuck with that PSN login requirement for now. And finally, don't forget about the Critics' Choice sale on the PlayStation Store. Tons of great discounts on top-rated games. Here are a few standout deals. We have Astrobot with 17% off, Bloodthrow with 20% off, and Helldivers 2 with 20% off, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 with 30% off, and No Man's Skies with 60% off, which I think that's the best time you can buy it. With all the new updates with this price, whoa. And Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 with 25%, and Cyberpunk 2077 with 50%. And that's it for this week's headlines. What do you think about these announcements and updates? Which game are you most excited for? Drop a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.